This is a short section, so let's work through a couple. So they give us a table and they ask us to write a formula or an expression to express money's value. So if X stands for how many coins and we have pennies, then let's write an expression to describe the value in terms of dollars if we have X coins. So a penny is $0.01. If we put it in dollar symbols, a penny is 0.01. So if we take the number times 0.01, that'll be the value in terms of pennies. Now nickel is $0.05. So if we take how many we have times the value of 1, then that will tell us how much money we have in nickels. So for example, if we had 3 nickels and they're each 0.05, 3 times 0.05 would be 0.15 or 15 cents. 0.15 of a dollar or 15 cents. So this is the count, this is the value. So if this expression represents the count, the number of coins, and this is the value, multiply those together and that'll tell you how much money you have in nickels. So this one is kind of a follow-up from that one, except it has dollar bills or $5 bills or $20 bills. So they say that when we sell stuff at a garage sale, we sold $290 worth. We have $5 bills and $20 bills. So I'll make a column or a row for $5 bills and a row for $20 bills. Let's scoot this all down. So of course the value of one $5 bill is 5 or $5. The value of a $20 bill is 20 or $20. So let's let the next column be the number of those bills. So it says there are 8 more 5s than 20s. So we don't know how many 5s or how many 20s, but if we let X stand for the number of 20s, there are 8 more 5s than 20s. So if we know how many 20s, the number of 5s is 8 more. So 8 more means plus 8. So for example, if there are 2 20s, there are 8 more 5s. So 8 more than 2 would be 10. If there are 7 20s, there are 8 more 5s. So 8 more than 7 would be 15 5s. Well, we don't know how many 20s there are. So we're going to let X stand for the amount of 20s. The amount of 5s is 8 more. So plus 8. So the total value is the value for 1 times how many you have. If we knew how many 5s we had, $5 times how many we have would be the dollar amount from $5 bills. If we knew how many $20 bills we had, we would take the number we had times 20. So for example, if we have 3 $20 bills, 20 times 3 will tell us the amount of money. If we have 7 $20 bills, 20 times 7 will tell us the amount of money. So 20 times how many we have, that's the amount of money from $20 bills. 5 times how many we have tells us the amount of money from $5 bills. So we're told that the total amount of money is $290, where total means add. So if we take the money from $5 bills, this is the money from $5 bills plus the money from $20 bills, that is going to be a total of $290. Now we just need to solve this equation. So to get rid of the parentheses, we have to distribute 5 times x plus 5 times 8. Bring down the 20x, that should equal 290. We have like terms on this side, so we can write the things that are alike together. We're not getting rid of them on one side, we're just collecting things that are alike. So we're not doing the opposite, we're just rearranging so that we can see we have 5 and 20 more, so 25 x's, and then plus 40. And on the other side, we had 290. So to get the x term, we're wanting to solve for x, so we need to isolate this. So we're going to take 40 away from both sides. So 25x equals 250. To get the x by itself, the opposite of multiplying is to divide. So divide both sides by 25. So the 25's cancel. So x is, if we do 250 divided by 25, 25 doesn't go into 2, but 25 goes into 25 one time. 1 times 25, subtract, bring down your 0, 25 goes into 0 0 times. And nothing is left. So we get an answer of 10. So what does that mean? So 10 is the amount of $20 bills. The amount of $5 bills is 10 plus 8. Remember, there are 8 more 5s than 20s. So if we have 10 20s, then that plus 8 is how many 5s? And we could check that to make sure that's really $290. So let's take a look at this one. To break even in a manufacturing business, revenue, R, must equal the cost of production, C. The cost to produce X number of skateboards is given by C equals 100 plus 20X. So C, the cost to make the skateboards is 100 plus 20X. So that's how, if we make X skateboards, that's how much money it's going to cost. Because C is cost. Revenue is how much money you bring in. When people pay you, that's revenue. So each skateboard is sold for $30. So if we do $30 times how many skateboards we sell, that's how much money we bring in. Notice R is 30X. So if we want to find what the break-even point is, the break-even point is going to be when the amount of money brought in is the same as the cost we have. So we just solved this equation. 30x equals 100 plus 20x. So we want to solve for x, so we want all of the x terms on the same side. So let's take away 20x here and 20x here. We did the opposite because we're wanting to get rid of that 20x. So plus 20x minus 20x is 0. That leaves us with 100 on the right. On the other side, 30 minus 20 is 10x. So we've got our variable on one side, constant on the other. So to get rid of the 10, the opposite of to multiply by 10 is to divide by 10. So divide both sides, and we get x is 100 divided by 10, which is 10. And that stands for the number of skateboards. So in order for us to break even, we must make and sell 10 skateboards.